You know what's the most dangerous word in a man's life? Fine. A few years ago, my entire life was fine. I had a good job, a decent income, great friends, and a relationship that was, well, fine. My life could be summed up in 4 words. Work, weekend, vacation, repeat. And it was not that I was unhappy, I was just not feeling a lot either. And back then, I thought that this is a good thing. As less feelings means less drama, means more control, means more stability. And if that is not how enjoying life looks like, until I realized it wasn't. And that realization hit me when my partner and I started talking about marriage and family. And suddenly something inside of me froze. Not because I didn't care about her or the situation, but I realized that I simply didn't know what I felt. And that scared me. Because did I not feel anything because I was emotionally disconnected? Or had I built a life that simply never excited me in the first place? Neither answer was super comforting. And that's when I started to question everything. Hi, I'm Tom and welcome to the Dopamine Factory, where today we explore the psychology of being human and why learning to feel more might be the single most important skill you can build for your work, relationships and life. And later in this video I will share how to actually unfreeze those emotions, so make sure to stick around. Let's start this video by taking a look at the emotional spectrum we all live in. In simple terms, emotions come in 2 directions. We have positive emotions and we have negative emotions, which either can be flat or intense. Intense positive emotions are typically our highs in life, like falling in love, winning something big, or an epic evening out, which triggers the almost addictive feeling of happiness. Flat positive emotions are more the quiet moments of joy, like sunlight that shines through the window, or a small moment of joy with someone you love. It's not super exciting, but still creates a positive tingling feeling in your body. Flat negative emotions are the most tricky feelings, as this is the gray zone of work, sleep and repeat, which is a mode people can get stuck into for a long time. As you don't feel good, but it's also not so bad, so why change? And then there are the intense negative emotions, which are things like heartbreak, grief, fear, which are paradoxically the emotions that we don't want to repeat, but still triggered most of our growth. Now, here is the sad truth. Most people, especially men, are structurally stuck in the gray zone, having only flat emotions. Even when something beautiful happens, like a wedding, a sunrise, a kiss, they don't actually feel it. They know it's supposed to be special because they see how others react, but it doesn't land in their body. It's like living behind soundproof glass. You see emotions occurring, but you can't hear or feel it yourself. And what's the fun of that? So let's explore how to fix this. It's not true that men don't have emotions. We have just been trained to ignore them. From a young age we hear, man up, don't cry, be rational, don't overreact. So that's what we do. We bury our emotions deep into our body and learn to rationalize things. An emotional shutdown that over time becomes our default. Our biology doesn't help much either. The male brain mainly releases dopamine for achievement, not for reflection. So naturally we chase the next best target in front of us, instead of focusing on human connection. And once a goal is reached, we instantly move on to the next one, turning ourselves into this one-dimensional robot. So why even bother with emotions? It's simple. They are the thing that connects us to everything that matters. They connect us to ourselves, they connect us to others, and they connect us to life overall. Because you can hit every milestone, earn every title, and become the biggest success story in the world, and still one day realize nobody really cares, including you. Emotions are what give life meaning. They are the difference between living and just existing. Think about the real highlights of your life, like falling in love, or losing someone, or achieving something you never thought you could. Why do these moments stand out? Because they touched you. Love, joy, fear, that's what makes life real. Every feeling, even the painful ones, are better than no feeling at all, because it at least means you're alive. As said, everyone has deep emotions. And some of us, they are just buried under layers of upbringing, pride and self-protection. So how do we start feeling again when we have been numb for so many years? It really comes down to 3 things. Point number 1, wake up your body. You can't think your way into emotion. You have to feel your way in there. So breathe, move, take a cold shower, everything that wakes up your nervous system, because when your body wakes up, your feelings will follow. Secondly, create space to listen. Most people never stop long enough to feel anything, as they're constantly distracting themselves. But if you want to feel again, you need to give your emotions more room. So sit still, breathe, notice what is happening in your body. That tension in your chest, that uneasy feeling in your gut, that's emotion trying to tell you something. So write it down, because once an emotion is named, your mind can finally process it, instead of just carrying it around. And thirdly, once you have cleared the noise in your body, start feeding your feelings again. Listen to music that moves you. Watch a film that makes you cry. Go outside. Call that one friend who really gets you. Anything to remind your body how good it feels to feel. Because there's no need for life to just be fine. The real wealth of life is the range of emotions we experience. And once we reconnect to that, you will not just feel more alive, you will finally be alive. So what was the last time you felt truly deep emotions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, as it's the best way to make the channel grow and your unique way to give me a little spike of dopamine today. Thank you again for watching, and I love to see you in the next one. Much love, Tom.